And welcome everybody to Resident Evil The Village. I am TJ the Obscure here with you. I am a longtime fan of Resident Evil, and over the last 6 months or so I've been replaying a lot of the games and also playing a lot of the remakes as well. They remade 2 and 3 for sure. I think that's it. One of the games that I've never played is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Now, when I bought this Village game, I didn't know that that's kind of like a prequel to this, I guess. I don't know. Whenever I downloaded it, it said, do you want to watch a recap of what happened? And maybe we should do that. Maybe we should. I think it said that there's a way to, like, bonuses, movies. Let's watch the recap so that we remember what happened in Resident Evil 7. Now, from what I recall, 7 was quite different than some of the previous ones. I think my favorite so far has been number 3, probably.
Where to start?
And I decided to use the webcam because it's a horror game.
It's Ethan.
So
Ethan Winters.
Oh, I think somebody
It's been
might
3 years since
be
everything
here.
happened at the Baker house.
Hold on.
I was looking for my wife, who disappeared. I got an email from her.
Email? Who uses
She told
email
me to
these
come get her.
days?
And of course, that's how I ended up in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana.
Always Louisiana, isn't it?
I
Louisiana or
found Mia
Mississippi?
being held captive in a dark basement.
I'm already getting some,
She wasn't
gosh,
thinking right.
Outlast 2 vibes.
She attacked me like some kind of wild animal.
And I was kind of worried that
Later on, I found
This
out
was
that
gonna
she was
be too
infected
similar
by
to
a
that,
special
but-
kind of mold.
I don't care. I mean, I loved Outlast, so
I looked all over the house trying to
if
find
it
an
is similar,
antidote,
then I'm sure I will
vaccine,
still like it.
anything. The people who lived there were already infected. What was left of them wasn't human. The source of the infection was a bioweapon that looked like a little girl. Her name was Evelyn.
I'm trying to
I
remember.
felt the fucked up family and was able to treat Mia's symptoms with a serum.
Like, I just played the other ones, but because there's a little girl in quite a few of them.
Then
But I
Chris
don't
Redfield
think it
and
was
his soldier buddies showed up
Evelyn.
and saved the both of us.
Well, Chris has been around since at least the second one, right? Or was he in number 1 too?
Is that enough? I really don't want to talk about what happened anymore.
Okay, fine. We won't talk about it anymore. Zombie outbreak. We could have guessed that, right? We didn't need to watch the movie. Let's get to doing it. Oh my gosh, we'll hit you with all we've got. So with 2 and 3, I started off on hardcore. It was the type of gameplay that I was familiar with, so I was like, sure, I can do it. I don't know about this one though. This one looks far more cinematic, far more survival-esque as opposed to survival combat. But I don't know if that's actually going to prove true or not. Now this looks like Harry Potter. What
Long
is
ago,
this all about?
A young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty.
Yeah.
Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp
Actually,
and vanished
this
into
right
the
here
trees.
looks like
Mother's
Nightmare
worried
Before
cries
Christmas.
faded
That whole
fast
art
as the girl
style.
ran on, over vine and under branch.
This is not
and
Resident
into the
Evil though. What
forest.
is this? What am I playing?
Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's
I'm so
grip tightened
confused.
and her heart grew heavy.
We are.
Then the Fish King
This is a
appeared
Resident
and
Evil game,
offered
right?
one of his many fins. Come, child, eat your fill. So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark, yet regal.
I have no idea what that was all about,
Gifts we
man.
gave, but more you took.
Okay, I was assuming that it's gonna
So more
transition into like a
came.
mom reading a fairy
In a
tale
blink,
to a
The
daughter
girl
or
was trapped
child, right?
inside a mirror.
But I'm assuming that that's
There.
supposed to be some kind of metaphor,
She's
allegory for the rest of the...
What is with the creepy story? She's
Game?
only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose
That is
doesn't seem to
one
mind.
chubby baby.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank
I mean,
God.
a lot of babies are
We
chubby,
moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal
but
with
that
any of
one
that,
looks
remember?
gigantic.
There's nothing wrong with my memory.
Whoa.
You're just being paranoid.
It's not. Never mind. I'm sorry.
She's a little...
But
she's
I'm
a
not
little...
paranoid. I'm just
crazy.
cautious.
Then, go
I don't like the look in
cautiously
her
take your
eyes.
daughter to bed.
Her ears are really pointy, too.
I'll finish dinner.
Okay, are we gonna have scary zombie babies? Because scary zombie babies are legitimately scary.
It's okay, Rose.
Regular zombies,
Your mother doesn't want to
elderly
remember.
zombies,
I can't blame her.
quadriplegic zombies, I don't care. But the baby zombies, those ones are freaky.
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Okay. Walk. Trying to get, I can't walk. It's not letting me walk. There's too much furniture in my way. Whoa, okay. That's right, I am carrying a baby, so I can't like run or jump or anything. So let me just say a thing or two about graphics. When I was reading the system requirements, I was like, oh my gosh, my computer, is it really that old? Is it really that old? I mean, come on. I feel like I built this thing just yesterday, and then I rebuilt it, and then I rebuilt it, but that was still just yesterday. I did it 3 times in one day. That's what it feels like. And my blood, sweat, and tears went into this thing. Like, literally, I cut myself at one point. I bled on my motherboard, which was not good. But, I probably need to invest in a new computer. At least a new graphics card. I'm still running a GTX... Oh gosh. I don't even know. It's a GTX something. It's the one where they have the lawsuit because it's not really 4 gigabytes. It's actually like 3.5 gigabytes. But, and I thought about it. I was going to do that. But if you are paying
Once you're a big
attention...
girl, we'll have a drink together, all right?
No, I don't want to encourage her drinking. No, it's okay. But if you're paying attention at all to what's happening in the computer world, now is not the time to be buying GPUs. They,
Our taste in music's definitely improved over the years.
You mean mine has?
what is it? I can't see. Something Paul Boys? Mississippi Paul Boys? Something like that? Maybe it's like gospel music. So, and I'm not an expert on this. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm fairly certain that the rise in the cost of GPUs has something to do with availability of rare metals, as well as things like the Bitcoin mining and the high demand for the graphics processors. But again, I'm not an expert. But just try to find a decent one for good prices. Impossible right now. I don't even know. It's been a little while since I last
Don't
checked.
get too close to me when I'm cooking, babe.
Why? You like turn in? I mean, I know you're already kind of psychotic, but to be honest, this reminds me of me. Oh my gosh, this is me. Because my wife is like super affectionate, but I get into these moods where, like, if I'm doing certain things,
Hurry up
specifically
and put Rose to sleep, will you?
cleaning. We're not even gonna. I'm just gonna talk this entire time. But like cleaning and cooking, like I can't have anybody around me. I just, I try my best to like bake with my daughter. Does the child sleep in here in the pantry? Maybe. What do we got? We got some formula.
Mia makes everything by hand, so this stuff keeps piling up.
Does the baby not eat? Is Mia suffering from postpartum depression, maybe? And so she's like trying to like just... What is that? Nesting syndrome? Something like that? Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? The baby looks much thinner there. So something is... She's making her lots of food. All the jars of food. The baby is gaining weight. There's some kind of weird feeding thing going on here, I think. Especially with her paranoia and the way that she yelled at us. Rose's half birthday. That baby is way older than 6 months. No.
Her birthday will be here before we know it.
No way.
They grow up.
Rice cereal, banana puree, sweet potato puree, boiled spinach and cream. I mean, I guess cream spinach is a thing, right? I feel like I haven't had that since I was a little kid, and my mom would buy it. Like canned spinach and canned cream corn and canned spinach and stuff. Ugh, I don't know. Don't give her any... I think somebody's been giving her sugar. I think that's what's going on with those chubby cheeks. I guess I have no room to talk when it comes to chubby cheeks, though. And no mushrooms.
Fast. Let's just enjoy it while we can.
I wonder why that is. But yeah, the you might notice the graphics are certainly not as high as they could be for the game, but hopefully things still look decent and the commentary is enjoyable. Nothing in the drawer.
Once things warm up, we can go for a walk.
Hey! Keep it down.
Just making sure it's locked.
Okay, so definitely outside are zombies, right? No, I'm gonna be as loud as possible.
She's going to grow up beautiful.
Once again, the baby looks much thinner. I don't even think it's the same baby. Look at the hair. The hair is like light, but that's like a strawberry blonde, and there it's like dark brown. Which I guess, honestly, that's how my daughter was as well. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but I still think something fishy's going on here. Something is not right. What do we got? Baby monitor and diaper. She's see, something is going. She's growing super fast. Somebody is feeding her a bunch of stuff. Wait, so if there's zombies, how are we getting television? Is it a DVD? Do we have DVDs? Do we play the piano? They say I should sing you to sleep, but I guess you're already asleep. But this is what I would do with my daughter, though, is I would hold her, and I would sing songs, and I had, like, my own little kind of playlist of songs that I would sing to her. Mockingbird and Hush Little Baby, and I've forgotten them all now. Where the heck do I put this baby to sleep at, man? Is there any way to run? Jump? Do anything? Can I can pause it. Photo mode. Ah, I can take pictures. Oh, hey, look, I unlocked an achievement. Let's take the baby upstairs, because I'm...
There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
That was a weird cry. That did not sound like an I'm tired cry. That sounded like a I'm not feeling well cry. And that
Your
has
mom
me
and I
nervous.
love this song so much.
Aww. So precious. Do they really like that song? Like, kind of a lame song. It's the baby likes the
Almost
song.
there, honey.
Nope, we're not going that way. What's over here? Or is this the room that I want to be going to? It's so dark, you guys. Why is it so dark? I'm hearing noises. I'm hearing lots of noises, actually. Hello? Anybody home? Oh,
Gotta
wow.
do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around.
Yeah. Architecture of Eastern European Castles and Keeps by George Trevor. It is nighttime. I hear a breeze. Maybe it's winter. Curtain closes on the Dolby gas incident. The committee completed their investigation on the 18th into the Dolby toxic gas leak in Louisiana in 2017. They concluded the deaths were caused by a leak of natural gas that had built up in the mud rock under the area. Jack Baker and his family, who were exposed to the gas, perished. Ethan Winters and his wife were also believed to have been nearby, but their current whereabouts are unknown. Really? Is it that hard to find me? Interesting.
Everyone's forgotten about this already.
Maybe, we're hiding out in the middle of nowhere. Louisiana, right? Okay, let's take a ride up here because I think the bedroom is to the left. And I want to make sure that we do a really good job of exploring, and I want to make sure that there's a nice big build-up to this very first jump scare, because you know it's coming. You know it. Mia's medication ever since the incident. Oh, I wonder, maybe she was infected? Is that what that movie that we watched early on was telling us? Probably. I wasn't paying attention. So she has the virus then, maybe? And then she has to take the medication to stop herself from going crazy. Dogs are barking. Oh, my shadow freaked me out right now for a second. Rose's clothes. They're so organized. Who gets the baby's clothes out the night before? Who has time for that? Let's see here. Me and I had another fight. I accidentally mentioned what happened 3 years ago and she blew up at me. We finally settled down in our new life in Europe and can bring Rose up properly. Oh yeah, we're in Europe. But I still feel like a part of me is trapped in that hellhole back in Louisiana. I know Mia doesn't like to talk about it, but can we really just forget everything and pretend it didn't happen? Shouldn't we face what happened there so we can live our lives with Rose without it hanging over our heads? We owe her that much at least. I know Mia knows this too. She wouldn't have exploded like that at the hospital if she didn't care. Alright, the baby's getting fussy again. What do we got? Rosemary Winters. All results show no issues. Patient is in good health. Results for additional fungal pathogen tests will be provided. Okay.
Rose is fine.
Well, hi there, little Rose.
Dude, this baby is so cool. It just wakes up and falls back to sleep like whenever you want it to. Gun survivalist. A heavy firearms manual.
If they're really out to get you.
Wait, what did it say? For field combat situations. By Kendo. Yeah, he's like the arms guy, right? Although I played number 4. Gosh, number 4 is so weird. Because you have that, like, arms dealer, like, he's all in the robes, and every time he just, like, magically appears and disappears everywhere. I liked the realism of 2 and 3, and it's been a while since I played 1. But, and then 4, you like in Europe, and all of a sudden there's like this weird cult, and you got, you know, magical merchants. And he says this line every time he opens his little thing, and he says this line, and it's just so cheesy. So it's nice to see the return to realism. It says I can turn the page, but there we go. I don't think I can read it though. Hey, oh my gosh.
I wish it could stay like this forever.
Kind of weird there.
Time for bed.
Time for bed.
Can't keep your mother waiting. She's scary when she's angry.
Yes, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. We're gonna put you in the closet now. No? Okay. Anything? Nope. Let's do it then. Let's put Rose to
There you
bed.
go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy
Mm,
won't let those weird
Chubby
fairy tale
cheeks and
monsters
that
get you.
giant forehead. He just has a big head in general, huh? Honestly, my family is a family of big heads too, so I think I should be able to empathize a little. Oh my gosh, we're moving so fast now. I should have waited to do all that exploration until we actually put the baby down, huh? Although now it's entirely possible that we're going to be attacked by something and wouldn't be able to explore. Let's go see what our psychotic wife wants. I'm going to call her Amanda just because that's my wife's name. Amanda. What are you doing?
Is she okay?
No.
Sleeping like
She's fat.
Well, like a baby.
Oh my gosh, I sound so mean, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de
Did she
lagoon.
just touch my hand with
Local
that and then put it
recipe.
back in the pot?
Wow.
That
you've
is
gone
very
full native, haven't
unsanitary.
you?
She's also
Local
gonna
wine, too.
burn my hand.
But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any.
I don't want any. I don't like wine. Wine just tastes
You
weird
really
to me
have
and
to
gives me a
stop
headache.
worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
Well, at least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously, think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
be... It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Mia, get down! Mia!
Whoa. Was not expecting that.
Mia. Oh, God. Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What?
Wait, what?
Why?
When did Chris turn into a bad guy? Go move! Or is it because she was infected?
All clear.
Rose? What the hell you doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
Rose.
Get him out
That is definitely more of an I'm upset cry than I want my mommy cry. Well, that was interesting. Not what I was expecting. Maybe I should go back and play Biohazard.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there. That was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know.
So the wife is infected, right? So they were worried that the
Hard to
baby
talk
was going to
about
be
anything
infected
else.
as well? Is my guess.
I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just won't.
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn
Be
it.
kind of a slowly
I have to take this.
figuring out there's something that we don't know. I know we're early on. The story's alright, it's interesting. I do, like in the other games, you're kind of thrust into just chaos from the get-go, having to fend off zombies and stuff. So this is a very different beginning. Not sure I'm a huge fan of it compared to the other ones. But it's interesting nonetheless. I guess this is going to be the chaos, right? This is when the zombies come.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
No.
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel. You are not authorized.
So then, they were attacked and the baby was stolen. Huh. Yeah, exactly.
What the hell happened here?
Alright, you guys. Well, I think that I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for this episode. And the real action will have to wait for next time. But let me know what you think, especially about the webcam. I figured people would want to be able to see my reactions and stuff. But otherwise, that's going to be it from me for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.